Hey everyone, let's get into this. Singer Tyla is currently facing criticism after people accused her of using someone else's creative idea. And honestly, this isn't the first time her name has been attached to this kind of conversation. Some of you might remember when Young Miami publicly called her out. Young Miami claimed she had played her song Chanel for Tyla before its release. According to her, after hearing the track, Tyla later went on to create her own song titled Chanel. Now, to be clear, the two songs don't actually sound the same. The melodies and production are different, but critics pointed out that the overall concept behind them felt very similar, which is where the controversy started, and it doesn't stop there. Another artist, Flower of Love, has also spoken up. She claims Tyla's creative team has been studying her mood boards, specifically the idea of using a hill as a stage prop. Flower of Love says she introduced that visual concept first. However, people quickly brought receipts showing that several other artists have used hills in stage designs before, proving it's not exactly a brand new idea. Still, Flower of Love stood firm. She insisted that Tyla's team borrowed directly from her vision. She even mentioned that Tyla enjoys her music, suggesting Tyla is fully aware of her work and possibly inspired by it. Now let's talk about the latest situation. Once again, Tyla is being accused of borrowing a concept. And this time, the name being brought into the conversation is Ayra Starr. First of all, correction noted. It's Ayra Starr, not Ayra Starr. These two artists have constantly been compared to each other. From their fashion choices to their dance styles and even their stage presence, people are always putting them side by side. And honestly, that probably happens because they're both among the few African female artists who've managed to break through on an international level. Musically, they also operate in similar spaces. Both lean into pop-infused African sounds. They blend Afrobeats, amapiano, and even touches of R&B. So naturally, fans see them in the same lane, but at the same time, I've always felt they're very different artists. Their voices don't sound the same, their energy is different, their overall vibe is distinct. Both are talented in their own way. I enjoy Tyla's music, and I really enjoy Ayra's too. In fact, Ayra has a song called Hot Body that honestly feels like a sleeper hit. It had serious potential to blow up even bigger. Now here's where the new debate started. Tyla's upcoming album is titled APop, representing Afro-pop or African pop music. She's clearly positioning herself within that genre, but fans quickly pointed out that years ago, Ayra Starr tweeted APop and compared it to K-pop. On top of that, Tyla recently revealed her track list, and one of the songs is titled Who's That Girl? Coincidentally, that's also the name of Ayra Starr's single Who's That Girl, featuring Rema. So critics immediately started saying, here we go again. However, Tyla's supporters pushed back. They argued that APop isn't a brand new phrase, and that Who's That Girl has been used before. Even Eve had a song titled Who's That Girl? Still, I can understand why people are side-eyeing the situation. Tyla and Ayra Starr are peers. They're in similar lanes. They likely keep an eye on each other's moves. And at the end of the day, it's clear they both want to be leading faces of African pop on the global stage.
I wanted to be a pop star so bad. I wanted to be a teenage pop star, to be exact. I wanted to be the Black Hannah Montana. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to grow up and I'm going to be that representation for Black women and like African girls.
I just always, when I was younger, I always wanted to see like a pop star from South Africa. So that's basically my goal. I really want to be the biggest pop star, and for people back home, not only South Africa, but Africa in general, to see someone from the continent be on that level.
At the end of the day, both of these artists clearly have their eyes on the same prize. They want to be global pop stars. But when it comes to strategy, Tyla and her team seem extremely intentional about seizing the moment. Right now, they're moving full speed ahead, positioning her as the face of APop. They're branding it, defining it, and making sure her name is attached to it in a big way. And in doing that, some people feel like inspiration from other artists is being folded into the process. But here's the thing. This isn't new. The music industry has always worked like this. When executives decide to push an artist to the forefront, there's usually an entire machine behind them. Stylists, creative directors, producers, marketing teams, all working together to shape the image, refine the sound, and craft a direction that connects with the moment. And yes, sometimes that process involves studying what's already working for others. Some might see that as unfair. Others might just call it business. Because the truth is, Artists and their teams often borrow, remix, and repackage ideas. It's competitive, it's strategic, and sometimes it can feel like everyone's feeding off each other's creativity. But that's the conversation. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about this situation? Is it inspiration, coincidence, or something else? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.